The current experiments investigate factors affecting the incidental formation of novel tone categories. Most novel tone category formation studies use explicit categorization training, which can result in behavioral mastery, typically in about 8 sessions or 2 weeks. By contrast, incidental learning can result in rapid learning of novel complex acoustic categories much faster, sometimes occurring in a single session. This shows potential benefits for doing research on novel sound category learning, particularly novel tone category learning. So in 3 experiments, we investigate multiple factors impacting the incidental learning of 4 novel tone categories. We investigate token variability within trials, Taka variability across trials, and segmental familiarity. Specifically, we ask, can natural tokens be used to learn novel tone categories in an incidental learning paradigm? Does high token variability within trial enhance learning compared to identical tokens? Does high Taka variability across trials enhance learning compared to tokens from a single talker? And does familiarity with the segments in the tokens impact incidental learning? Our participants for these studies were monolingual native English speakers recruited online via Prolific from multiple countries. Ages range from 19 to 66, and there are 25 participants in each condition. The stimuli were natural Thai tokens, using 4 of the 5 Thai tones. In the syllable ma, experiment 3 also used mi and m tokens. Training and post-test 1 had the same talker, and experiment 2 had the same 3 talkers, and post-test 2 had 3 novel talkers. The incidental learning procedure was adapted from Kaveh et al. 2015. During training, there were 4 blocks, and there were 48 trials per block. On each trial, participants heard 5 tokens from 1 tone category. Then, a visual target appeared. They clicked on the visual target, and then it progressed to the next trial. On post-test 1 on each trial, participants heard 5 novel tokens from the same training talker, and then 4 boxes appeared, as in figure 3. And they clicked on the box where they thought the visual target should appear. Post-test 2 was the same as post-test 1, and tokens came from 3 novel talkers. Overall, results indicated that participants were able to use the incidental learning paradigm to learn 4 novel Thai tone categories in a single session with up to 100% accuracy. In experiment 1, we measured token variability within trial. Results from post-test 1 indicated that the variable token condition resulted in significantly better learning than the identical token condition. Results from experiment 2 and post-test 1, generalizing to novel tokens, indicated that a single exposure to a single talker resulted in significantly better tone category learning than exposure to multiple talkers across trials. Results from experiment 3 found that all 3 conditions, the ma condition, the mi condition, and the m condition, resulted in identical learning in post-test 1, generalization to novel tokens, and in post-test 2, the generalization to novel talkers. So results indicated that 4 novel tone categories could be learned in 1 hour with incidental learning with even perfect accuracy. Experiment 1 showed that variable tokens within trial improved learning over identical tokens. Experiment 2 showed that variable talkers across trials hindered learning. Experiment 3 showed that a lack of familiarity with segments and tokens did not hinder incidental learning. Then, in general, across experiments, generalizing learning to novel topics was difficult for each condition. So the question remains, does variability help or hinder learning? This may depend on the timing of the variability and the type of the variability. It may also depend on the type of learning. Incidental learning may differ from explicit learning regarding variability and familiarity. Thank you.